Hi lovelies. New angle unlocked, literally. Who is she? I felt like filming a chatty video today. Different from what like this channel, digital diary, whatever you want to call it, has been so far. But I feel like I started doing this because I wanted to document how my 20s was going. I feel like my 20s has been interesting so far. I'm only 21, but like it's just been a bit of a whirlwind. I just feel like I really want to speak about this. It feels like close to my heart, obviously, because I'm living through it now. I also watched another video kind of about this by April Rose. I watch her on YouTube a lot. I just feel like I really relate to a lot of the things that she talks about in her vlogs and her other like chatty videos. So yeah, there's definitely major inspo there from April, but I also want to talk about it from my own experiences, and also her video just like really helped me feel, I guess, less alone in how I was feeling. And I hope that like this video does the same thing for somebody else. Like there definitely is comfort to find in that relatability of someone else, you know, feeling the same way you feel in your 20s, especially when I feel like there's so much pressure that and like comparison. Like social media shows us so much of other people in whatever stage of life they may be. But as I said, I'm in my 20s, so I see lots of people in their 20s living it up, on holidays, skiing, or like on a beach with all their friends, out on the town. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm not really doing any of that. And sometimes it does feel like I am behind or not doing the right thing. But I think I've just learned a lot about myself recently, and I just want to talk about how I've done certain things to help myself when I start feeling that way. And it's not to say that like I have all the tools, like that's a lie. I still really struggle with navigating my 20s. Like so far, like my 20s are far from over as well. Like I said, I'm only 21, but I haven't figured it all out, and I don't think I ever will. And I think that's also the beauty of this time of life. And like I'm sure it will still be the same when I'm in my 30s. Like I'm not gonna have it all figured out, but I'm gonna be living and I'm gonna be grateful. And yeah, well, I hope. But what I have done is I've been working to change my perspective, and I feel like you always hear everybody say this, and sometimes when you are feeling down, you are feeling in a rut, you just don't want to keep hearing the same things. But genuinely, changing my perspective has helped me a lot. I am someone who can be like, it feels sometimes like almost overly self-aware. Like I'm just nitpicking at myself and like having to go at myself for this and having to go at myself for that, when ultimately what I needed to do was sit and enjoy my own company and be comfortable being by myself. And as I said, I did enjoy being by myself, but I think I started confusing that with like needing to be by myself and like always being alone, so I'm just comfortable with it. Like there's a difference between that and actually enjoying your own company. I think changing my perspective to wait, you actually do enjoy your own company rather than you're used to being alone has been really helpful. And obviously there's work that needs to be done for that mindset to change. Like I'm gonna speak more about that later, like little things I've done to help myself. I think another thing as well has been being grateful and expressing gratitude. For me, I haven't used this as much lately because I've been writing in my normal journal, but this is the 6-minute diary. I think this is like a dupe of like the main one, but you just get a page every day. I'll show you guys a blank one. You get a page every day that asks you what you're grateful for, 3 things you're grateful for in the morning, how you'll make today great, and a positive affirmation. And it will either give you like a quote or like how you could enjoy your day or like a good deed to do. And then you can go over it in the evening, and in the evening it asks you your good deed today, how you'll improve, and great things you experienced today. And I feel like this has really helped me change my perspective in terms of just being more grateful for the little things. Being grateful that I woke up and it's a sunny spring day. Like, oh, it was an amazing day. I'm gonna put a picture of the day today. Like, it was just beautiful day. And like, it was also a beautiful day yesterday, and I went on a walk and I got a pineapple matcha tea. Like, it was just like gorgeous small things. I saw my first butterfly of the year, and I love butterflies. Like I just feel like being grateful for small things like that has just really like made me an ultimately more positive person. And I would like to think that I was a positive person before, maybe not to myself, but I was definitely positive to other people. But I think that like filling out these things and just being more grateful for the small things has made me be a lot kinder to myself, which I, without putting my whole business and life online, I really struggled with and still do struggle with, just like, you know, being gracious and ultimately kind to myself. I feel like sometimes I express a lot of kindness and empathy to others, but I just don't give myself that same grace, you know? Another thing that's really helped me is journaling in general. I'll show you guys my journal. This is my journal. I feel like I will either write in my notes app or write in here. I've just started journaling again recently. I really needed to the other night. I was feeling down about my 20s and just like life in general, and I wrote like 10 pages at 1 a.m. and it just helped to get my feelings out. But yes, let's talk about things that I'm doing. So yes, I'm changing my perspective, but what am I actually doing to, you know, change my perspective, and what am I doing to take small steps to bettering myself and, you know, just being like, you know, kind to myself in my 20s. What am I doing? I've just been trying to prioritize doing things that like I love, like self-care, you know, self-love. And I love, like, it's spring. I think spring is my favorite season. It's either spring or summer, but I think it's spring because in spring you see the changes happening in real time. You see the cherry blossoms, my favorite. You see the butterflies coming back out. You see the daffodils. Like, it's just really beautiful. And like, I think that's also what's put me in this mood to film this video, because the weather's just so good. If it was winter, I'm not sure I'd be this happy. But yeah, just like putting myself in places that I know will lift my spirits. Like, I went to a park that I knew had like cherry blossoms in it because I know I love cherry blossoms. Like, just doing small things. And like I said, I genuinely think that writing down small like things that I'm grateful for every day has made me appreciate the smaller things in life more. Like, another thing has been limiting my use of social media and doom scrolling. I am trying to get my screen time below 4 hours. I was nearly successful in that last week. My screen time dropped to just under 5.5 hours every day, which is still high, I know, but like from what it used to be, this is great. Another thing for me has been like setting time limits on apps. Like, yeah, it's that serious for me, guys. I have time limits on Instagram and TikTok. So like, I won't doom scroll. Like, yes, you can press remind me in 15 minutes, like you get 15 minutes extra, or you press ignore for the day, but I just try not to use that. And you know, instead of doom scrolling, reconnecting with things I love to do, like reading, which you guys know, like, this channel, I haven't done a reading video in a while. It's because I'm writing my dissertation, but this channel is like mainly reading and vlogs, and it's like, because that is my life. It's my, like, as I said, I want it to be a digital diary, and reading is something that I do all the time, so it makes sense. But like I said, it's just kind of on pause a bit now because I'm writing my dissertation. But like, my reading goal this year is 45 books. I think we're on our 10th book now. I could be wrong, because I'm reading Reckless by Lauren Roberts right now. We're on book... I did kind of like fall off in February. I didn't read as much as I was supposed to. Oh, we're on book... yeah, this is book 10 that we're reading right now. So we're still like on track to reach our goal, which is good. But yeah, like reading, music, like I love music. I've got some like diamond art painting things. Yeah, there's just, I love lots of creative things. I have my colouring books, my pens, Lego, like love it all. So just reconnecting with things like that. And I just think it will all come in time. Like, I will meet my people who I connect with in good time. I think changing my perspective on things like that has helped, and it's very much easier said than done. It's not easy. Like, the journey is not linear. There are days where I'll be at home and I'll be like, oh, like, I feel like I should be out right now. Like, I don't know, like the weather like this, like in a pub garden. I'm not drinking right now, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, there's days where it's hard, and I would be a liar to sit here and be like, oh, it's so easy. It's not easy. It's really not. But remembering that like healing and change is not linear has really helped me, and that thinking about how things will come in due time and how what's meant for me won't pass me by. has really helped me. Honestly, it really has. And I think also just like learning what I like changing the things I've been wearing, putting flowers in my hair, just really embracing things I like has been really helpful for me. I'm sorry if the angle changed a bit. I just had to put my camera on charge because I didn't charge it before I filmed this. Remembering what I like and what I love and what I cherish, values that I want to put out into the world, and like what I actually want to be surrounded by and with, I think that really helped me as well. And I truly think that learning to enjoy, like actually enjoy your own company, is one of the best and most important things that you can do in this life, because you're always going to have yourself. And like learning to love yourself and be comfortable within yourself is like one of the best things you can do. And I'm still on that journey. Still on that journey. As I've said throughout this whole video, it's not easy and it takes a lot of work. And I think, you know, I think even choosing to better yourself anyway is like a step in the right direction. So like just deciding to do the work is a big step. So everyone be proud of themselves. Feeling this way is only temporary. Like it can only rain for so long. It can only rain for so long. Seasons change. Like it's spring. It's spring. And like look at how far you've come. You know, I think that's always a big thing as well. Like pat yourself on the back. It feels somewhat like I am not qualified to give out this advice because, like I said, I still have my own struggles, but I just felt really compelled to talk about this. And I hope it was useful for anyone out there, if anyone out there ever watches this. But yeah, this is a different kind of video. I kind of like really enjoyed filming it because it almost felt kind of cathartic as well. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm going to shut up now because I'm talking for 25 minutes. But sending you all the most like love and light on this journey, if you are on this journey of like feeling more comfortable within yourself and figuring out what life in your 20s is all about, what it means. And I hope that like we can all support each other and send each other love and light. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.